in my pocket, Caesar. Slim waist, know you got all the features. I just wanna know if you wait a long time. Just hit the hotline, wanna see you when you prime like. Never felt like this in a long time. Wow, wow, wow.
Looking board, Josh. One more. Ooh.
1v1, let's go.
All right, 16-19.
Come on, Roz, game point.
Ooh, it doesn't matter. Woo.
All right, come on.
All right.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got Carter. Noah is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, Rondo out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Randolph. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Garnett in at the three, the small forward. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
Now here's Rondo, following the shot by Chris Paul. Here's Kessler. Makes it off the glass.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Now Jordan turned in an outstanding game against Chicago.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here's Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Here's Golden State now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
No good from Jordan.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
Rondo, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Rondo has exquisite handles now. He's got every dribble move in the book, and even then some. So you can't blink or go to sleep when you're trying to defend him.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Rondo, Kessler, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Kessler's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Carter. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul surveying the floor. Lobs it up for Jordan. Pocket 6. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for Blake Griffin. And so here's Charlotte. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the night. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Carter outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Rondo passes to Randall. Back to Rondo. Here's Kuzma over Carter, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Carter. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Carter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Here's Rondo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Weaving his way inside, Rondo creating his own lane to the bucket.
Ball against Rondo. Paul kicks it to Noah. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Kuzma passes to Rondo.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Rondo's got 7 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Noah. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, you can see why Chris Paul has led the league in assists many times before.
Garnett high post. Jordan on him. The pass to Kuzma. Plays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Jordan. He has 6. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Richmond is checked in for Walker Kessler.
Substitution on the
Golden State also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Joakim Noah. And Hyrod Williams subbed in for Griffin.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Garnett. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And he's able to get it back. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Garnett outside. Kuzma against Williams. Takes the turnaround J. Again, the Hornets score.
Draining tough shots on the defense and making them feel helpless. That brings a smile to Garnett's face. He loves that.
A nice shot by Carter.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Lob pass to Garnett. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Jordan getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
We've got Garnett. Richmond is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Randolph in at the center. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Williams' teammates have great confidence in him, especially when it comes to executing inside.
Rondo passes to Richmond. Garnett high post. Here's Rondo, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Kuzma following the basket by Chris Paul.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Paul's footwork is what makes him so dangerous and close.
Rondo scanning the floor. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area.
At the line.
I've even heard some say man charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme. A low post specialist who also rebounds it well. Randolph really brings it, knows his strengths, and plays to him.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Richmond. The Warriors also with a sub. Griffin's checked in. Now, here's Jordan. 9 points in the game so far.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Rondo passes to Garnett. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. Over Garnett. They get the rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. Nurkic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Giddey's got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Carter kicks to Griffin. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Giddey against Carter. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Jordan. Defended by Garnett. Here's Paul. And a wide open look for Jordan. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Murray's checked in for Charlotte. Joakim Noah's checked in for Golden State. And Giddey gets it to go.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Rondo against Paul. Knocked away. Rondo against Paul. Rondo passes to Kessler. Here's Giddey. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Jordan. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here.
with authority.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Randolph. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And don't forget about the work he did on the board. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
And Zach Randolph drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Here's Kessler. Noah with the block. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Ingram, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Warrior substitution, Brandon Ingram.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, he's got sandpaper in his game. He's a real presence on the floor. Great grit. Randolph loves battling down low.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. So it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Chicago. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They found a nice... And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final... Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Griffin. Paul out there with Carter. Then it's Jordan. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them. And that one looked good.
On the free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 11. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Jordan kicks to Griffin. 5 on the clock. Here's Paul, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, that was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Paul at the line. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Garnett outside. Tipped away. It's Garnett on the wing. Here's Randolph. That's good, and so Garnett with the assist. Randolph's got 9.
Randolph thrives in these situations, loves them. Attacking contact and finishing through it, that's who he is.
Jordan, the bounce pass. Here's Griffin, and he dunks it in right on Zach Randolph, right over Zebo.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kessler with it. Back to Rondo. Clock at 4. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Ball against Rondo. Oh, Kuzma's in position. It's stolen by Carter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I love seeing Noah seek out his offense and attracting the D's attention there in the process.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Richmond, who's checked in for Randall. The Warriors also with a sub. Sexton, he's checked in for Chris Paul. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Sexton against Rondo. Sexton dishes to Carter. Shoots it. Goes back up. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. 4 on the clock. Here's Rondo.
How about the great effort, though, of Noah defensively, just using every inch of his frame to throw off shooters. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Charlotte calls timeout. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Some changes for Golden State. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Noah. Williams comes in for Blake Griffin. And Bowen subbed in for Carter. Kuzma against Williams. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against Houston, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And the Hornets making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Again, the Hornets score.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Here's Bowen, guarded by Garnett. Kuzma against Williams. Short, good, great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 28 points for Jordan.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Giddey against Sexton. Giddey, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Murray's checked in for Charlotte. Pass to Kuzma. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Kuzma's got 12 points in the game. Jordan against Richmond. Williams looking around. Can't hit that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Hornets trail by 12. Passes to Giddey. On the wing, Richmond. Guarded by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Once Jordan gets inside with the Rockets, practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Kuzma with it. Williams picks him up. Kuzma can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Sexton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Here's Garnett. Drops it in from 11 feet. Garnett's got his second bucket tonight. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Rajon Rondo, Garnett out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Randolph in at the 5. So that's the Hornets 5. Ingram outside. No good on the three. Hornets trail by 12. And here is Giddey. Over Carter. The rebound by Noah. To the inside. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Ingram.
The assist.
6 points for Blake Griffin.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there. Working into the open man. Really good possession.
Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Yep, it counts.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They've kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Carter against Giddey. Carter, the pass to Ingram. That's tipped. Rondo with it. He's picked up by Paul. Rondo passes to Garnett. Rondo finds Garnett with the fadeaway. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. Timeout called the Warriors. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Paul at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Paul.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Giddey has shot off that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Now Paul. Carter outside. Here's Griffin. Some solid defense from Randolph.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Outside Griffin. Garnett with the block. The pass to Rondo. To the middle. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
What you like about Rondo is the elite vision. Wow.
Paul kicks to Ingram. He dishes it to Griffin. Looking to get it. Oh! Man! What a finish.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Carter with it. Defended by Giddey. And that one, good.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Hornets. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Carter finds Paul. Here's Noah. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Here's Kessler. Covered by Noah. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
Wild pass to Garnett. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 15. Rondo passes to Randall. Back to Rondo. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Ingram passes to Griffin. The dish to Paul. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. That's 10 points for Chris Paul.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort, pays off for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one won.
Tal vez mi música no sea sana, pero yo no me inventé el... Ay, 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 ay. ¿Dónde están las que alcen la mano? Y nos vamos. Por Vaticano, llama a tu mai pa' pedirle la mano. Ey, estaba en el cuando con una diabla me encontré. Estaba vendiendo el alma y de una se la compré. Ella está bien rica, la amiga más rica. Sí. ¿Dónde estamos? Yo no sé. ¿Quién tú eres? Yo no sé. Dios mío, perdóname, porque otra vez pequé. Yo lo sé, vamos a... Yo lo sé, Dios mío, perdóname. Ey, ey, la disco está prendida porque llegué yo. ¿Quién es el más duro? Todos saben que yo. El capo está en contra, por ley se guayó. Conectado en PR y en Nueva York. Esta la hice para sacarlo por el techo. ¿Qué más voy a hacer si ya yo te lo he hecho? Ya yo te lo he hecho, sí. Esto es lo